Has the stock market bottomed? And is it now safe and it's clear skies from here? That's what we're talking about today. This is today's next wise step, coming to you today from my office once again with a daily update with all the craziness going on in the markets, in the financial world with the coronavirus and everything that's impacting the economy right now. A daily update for you today. We're going to be talking about the markets and the stimulus bill and all of that. My name is Mike Bernard. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners here at Korhorn Financial Group. Once again, if you're not already a subscriber to this channel, be sure to do so. Every week we've got our Wise Money Show that you'll want to tune into, but also today and each day, each business day, we're going to be dropping a next wise step video all about what's going on right now so that you can take your next wise step with your money during this volatile time. So subscribe, turn on notifications, thumbs up, leave comments and questions below. All that's appreciated. All right, so we got the stimulus bill apparently agreed upon. Not all the details are out yet because it still finally needs to be voted and passed. They think that'll happen very quickly. Apparently it's $2 trillion with a T. That is significant and hopefully should be a good backstop to the economy and businesses that are struggling and individuals that are struggling right now. So we had an unbelievable rally on Wall Street yesterday. At the time I'm recording this today on Wednesday, the markets are green again. So does this mean we've reached the bottom? Have we reached the bottom? Is it all safe from here on out? Well, that's an interesting question. And of course, no one knows the future, but let me give you a little bit of perspective. Number one, a lot of people are seeing that this potential recession, this downturn, this slowdown in the economy could be at the same magnitude of '08, possibly even worse. If you say, well, that's speculation, you could look to this stimulus and say this $2 trillion stimulus package is larger than what was done in 2008. So you might say that Congress and even the Federal Reserve looks and says, hey, this thing might be at that level. Well, as of yesterday, after yesterday's big boom in the stock market, the U.S. large cap stocks are now down about 25%. And in 2008, stocks bottomed when they were down over 55%, almost 60% down. So we haven't even dropped half of what the stock market dropped in 2008. So if the economic contraction and impact is at the same level as '08 in the Great Recession, we haven't seen nearly that level of drop in the stock market. Maybe we won't because the Fed and the government has acted quickly, or maybe we won't because this is due to coronavirus, and once we get on the right footing, we're moving forward, and it won't be as long as '08. But there's a little perspective for you and why I would sort of hesitate that we've already seen the bottom. The second perspective that I would give you came from an article I read last night, which is very interesting. So yesterday's big gain of nearly 10% in the S&P 500 ranked it the 10th best day ever on record. Volatility goes both ways. When it's down a bunch, it can also come back a bunch as well. So the 10th best day in the S&P 500. The 11th best day, by the way, was just a couple of weeks ago. So this is interesting. So what about those 9 other better days, right? So if yesterday was the 10th best day, what about the other 9 that beat it? 7 of those were during the Great Depression, and the 2 others were during the Great Recession. That's not good company. And I'm not saying, actually the research went into it, those other 9 of really good days weren't the kind of pick up from the bottom and hey, this is part of the recovery. No, it was in the middle of the crisis. So again, volatility goes both ways. We have these significant downturns, we get some significant upturns while the market's trying to figure out where it's going. So both of those reasons, I'm hopeful, and it's very possible. We've got a bottom with the stimulus, and we've got the right direction with how we're containing the coronavirus and all of that, and we are going north from here. However, the perspective is that yesterday may not have been the bottom, and it's unlikely that it was. And so it should still be fairly cautious posture from here moving forward. I mean, the other thing, we still don't even know how this thing has impacted the economy. We can all guess. But what I've been telling people is we get economic data and news very quickly. It comes out once a month. Well, right now, once a month, that feels like an eternity. Things are moving so quickly, every hour seems a little bit different. And so the economic data has just not caught up yet. We don't even know what we're dealing with in the economy. So hard to really tell. So this is, again, is why I would tell you, you don't need to worry about the market bottom, okay? If you're taking a planning approach, your long-term dollars should already be appropriate for your plan. Any money you need in the short term should be low risk, your medium-term risk should be medium, and your long-term money should be invested for the long term. We really shouldn't have to worry about trying to pick a market bottom. On top of that, if you're using a diversified strategy, but you're also complementing that with a momentum strategy, then automatically you're set up that you can, some of your dollars in that diversified should be able to capture the bottom whenever that happens and that quick rebound. And the momentum strategy has likely protected a lot of this pain and will start to pivot back in the market as we get a confirmed return and improvement here in market conditions. So I would tell you, don't worry about picking the bottom, but if you were trying to guess, my hunch is yesterday wasn't it. All right, I hope that helps. As we get the details of the stimulus package, when it finally officially passed and we've got all those details, once again, I'll break it down to you, as well as other topics about different things that you need to be considering and doing in your financial life. That's coming to you every single business day here at the Wise Money channel. So, all right, I think you're ready. Go out and take your next wise step in your financial life.